Hey guys, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is about Lisa Raye and her family on Iyanla Van Zant Fix My Life. So I really like this episode of Iyanla Fix My Life. So it was about three generations. So the three generations is Lisa Raye's mom, Miss Katie, Lisa Raye, and Lisa Raye's daughter, Kai. And so it started off, you know, Iyanla was, asking them what brought them to her show. And I like the fact that Lisa is very authentic. Some celebrities, they just want to show, all the glitz and glam and, like everything is perfect in a world. But I like the fact that Lisa Raye, she, put her family on display and, let the whole world know that, we are not alone. Like, we all have family issues and nobody is perfect. And I like to see, authentic people that keep it real, because some people wouldn't show, families fighting, they family fighting and not getting along. So, they want to only show like the glitz and the glam and, everything is all hunky dory and everything is so all copacetic when the whole time behind closed doors they be fighting and arguing and, family relationship be toxic. And I like to see that she wanted to get help from Iyanla to fix her family. So, basically Iyanla was saying they all act just alike. She said that it's basically like she got the 3-for-1 special because they all got the same, personality traits. And, they all are, a little selfish and, stuck in their own ways. So, Iyanla first she had on this little nice little white outfit, but then she went and put like a kente cloth around her head, and she had on this like little white gown. She was like, no, she's like, I just wanted to show y'all that that we're not gonna do this for like the camera. I wanna really like help your family. So she asked Miss Katie, Lisa's mom, what was going on, and Miss Katie said that she feel like Lisa and her granddaughter, just disrespects her and, treat her like they don't want her around. And I felt bad for Miss Katie when she said that. She said for a long time, she said she don't have anybody else, and she said for a long time it just used to be her and Lisa, and when they moved to Hollywood, it was just, them two, she said. But then once Lisa started getting more like movie roles and like she started, her career took off, she became Hollywood. And after she had her daughter Kai, and now her daughter Kai has a daughter, she says like she just shooed them off. Like she just shooed her off like, I got my girls now. I don't need you no more. She said that's how she felt. Like she got her daughter Kai and now she got her grandbaby. So she don't need, Miss Katie around no more. And she said she just feel like she by herself. And she said, oh, Miss Katie had to let it be known. She said, because Iyanla said, are all of y'all living in the same household? And then everybody was like, yes. Kai was like, yes. And Iyanla was like, all three of y'all? I mean, all four of y'all because you got a little baby too, right, Kai? And she was like, yes. But then Miss Katie had to let it be known. She said, I got my own castle. She said, actually, I live in Chicago. She said she just, been staying with Lisa because she got sick and then the COVID came around. So she kind of been like stuck at Lisa's house. And she said like she felt like Lisa and Kai don't want her around. They very disrespectful to her. And I just feel like, Kai, you should, cherish your grandmother because you only got, you only have two grandmothers. Some people only have one. I only have one grandmother and I miss her dearly. And I just wish she was around right now. I would never disrespect my grandmother, you know. I wish she was here. You know, my grandmother passed away, you know, 20, what? She passed away when I was 12. So I believe it's been like 23, 24 years. And I remember me and my grandmother being really close. And I just miss her dearly. I never forget her birthday. I never forget the day that she passed away. I never forget the year that she passed away. I just miss her so much. I just wish she was around. So I feel like Kai, you should cherish your grandmother. You know, I understand that y'all might have y'all differences or however, but you know, she's an older lady. Always, you know, try to respect your elders. And, you know, that's good that your grandmother is still around. So you should cherish her while she's here. And, you know, what else I have to say on that topic? So I feel like Lisa, her and her mom had like a, you know, it seemed like a turmoil relationship because Lisa seemed like she was really close with her dad. And her dad passed away, but when her dad was around, she was like a daddy's girl. And she was like very spoiled, and her dad was rich. I guess he had money, so you know, Iyanla was saying that the dad was playing them against each other. You know, she was saying that Lisa was playing like a wife role to the dad, to, you know, because I guess whatever Lisa couldn't get from like her mom, she would just go to her dad, you know, and get her way all the time. So Lisa was really like a daddy's girl, and it seemed like, you know, that still bother her now that, you know, her dad passed away. They said her dad, Iyanla asked what happened, and I never knew that. They said that the dad, Lisa Raye's dad, girlfriend, had shot him and killed them. I'm like, that's sad, but Miss Katie just seemed like she been through a lot. Like I just wanted to give her a virtual hug through, you know, through the TV screen, because she was saying how like the father was just like a womanizer, and she married him, you know, she stayed with him for money, you know. Iyanla asked her like, do you think you stayed with him because he had money? And she kept it real. She said yes. And she was having him like hold up like cards and stuff with either like a yes or a no. And she asked Lisa, do you feel like, you know, your dad probably was playing y'all against each other, and had you been playing like more so like the woman in his life versus, you know, his daughter? And Lisa put up the you know, the yes sign. And you know, Miss Katie, she just seemed so sad. She said this man had about 5 or 6 different girlfriends, and she was so mad with Lisa because when her and Lisa had got into it, I guess, you know, and she told Lisa to get out her house, Lisa went to go stay with the father and his girlfriend, and the mom still, you know, hold that against her. She was like, you went to go stay with him and his girlfriend. And she said, I'm so sad. I'm so upset that you would do something like that. And then Lisa was like, well, Mom, you put me out. Like, what else was I supposed to do? She said, Mom, what do you want from me? She said, how much money do you want? Do you want money? And then Miss Katie was like, you ain't got enough goddamn money for me. You know, it was just, I started laughing when she said that. She said, Mom, how much money do you want? You know, she said, you ain't got a damn enough money to pay me off. And, you know, it's just sad. Hopefully they can get their relationship back on track, because they seem like they both been harboring, you know, like ill feelings towards each other. Like, Miss Katie feel like Lisa, you know, chose her dad over her, because Lisa actually told her you know, she wished that it was her mom that died instead of her dad. And when Iyanla had asked Lisa, did she say that? She said yes. She put up the card, yes. But she asked Lisa, did she mean when she said she wished that it would have been her mom instead of her dad dying? She said no, she didn't wish that. I guess she just probably just said it because she was just mad. I don't believe she meant that at all. And I think that she really loved her mom, but they just need to, let a lot of old feelings go. Miss Katie got to stop, harboring feelings and stop holding grudges and, kind of like let that situation go. Kai, she said that her problem is what's the word that he only used for her? She's very nonchalant and she act like she got this tough exterior about her, like she don't care about things, but she said that she does, but you know she just don't really show it like that. She just got she put on a, I guess like a tough act, but she just said that that's how she's always been. She said that she was mad with her mom because she said she was a troubled child growing up and she was going through things just like, I guess, most teenagers go through the phases where they, you can't tell them nothing. They think they know everything. And, she said that she was very disrespectful and defiant towards her mom. So her mom, Lisa Raye, sent her to like this boot camp place or whatever for like, I guess, bad kids. And she said she didn't feel like she needed to be there. She said it was people that was it was kids there that was doing like crystal meth. They was doing, I guess, crack, cocaine, and stuff like that. She said she didn't deserve that. She said they was prostituting and stuff like that. She said all she did, all she had was like a little attitude problem. But she said she didn't feel like she should have been at a place like that, and she was really mad with her mom for a long time for putting her in like this type of boot camp, place for bad kids. She said she don't really feel like, I'm sorry guys, she don't feel like she was a real troubled teen. She said she did have an attitude problem, but she said the kids in the boot camp school that she was at, she said they was way worse than her. She said all I had was a little attitude problem. I had a little temper on me, but she said these other kids, they was doing drugs, they was, fighting, they, was prostitutes. She said I didn't belong in a place like that. So she was really mad with her mom. And Iyanla asked her, was she mad at her mom for sending her there? And she said yes. And Lisa had apologized, and she's just, for sending her there, but she just said she didn't know, she was at her wit's end. She didn't really know what else to do with her. She said she was just very, disrespectful towards her, and she said that she couldn't take it no more. She said she wasn't going to disrespect me in my house, and I feel where she coming from because, I have two girls now, and I have a boy, and my daughters, they can get a little mouthy at times and be a little disrespectful. So sometimes you gotta, put them in a place, and therefore, if you gotta pop them in the mouth sometime, if you gotta, you know, punish them, take things away from them, and if things is, getting worse, I mean, I felt like Lisa did what she had to do at the moment, because it be times when, shoot, I be feeling the same way. Like, I want to send your ass to a damn boot camp. You know what I mean? So I feel Lisa on that. When you at your wit's end and you got like a, kind of like a disrespectful child that's just being very defiant and won't listen, maybe she felt like that's the place she need to be, until she straighten up her act and get her act together and come back and, be more respectful, because kids do get out of line at times, and you have to like show them better than you could tell them. You know, you can't be just being disrespectful to your parents. Like, I feel the same way. My mom told me, and My grandmother told her, I brought you into this world, I will take you out, and so that's just how I feel as well. But I feel like Iyanla actually got through to them, and I really hope that, all of them put their differences to the side and, be a better family, you know. That's just how I feel because I feel like they can, you know, like I said, every family have issues. Nobody is perfect. So, if they just like put their differences to the side and just apologize, everybody apologize for wrong things that you've done to your family member. I feel like, families could be better. Not just Lisa's family, my family, I'm quite sure, you know, your family, whoever's watching me, y'all family, my subscribers family, anyone that's watching me, y'all family can be better if y'all put your differences to the side, apologize, just sit there and have like a one-on-one conversation and listen to the other person. Don't overtalk the person, and y'all both have y'all time to talk. I feel like everybody family could be better, you know. Not just talking about Lisa's, like I said, I'm talking about y'all, the viewers, the subscribers, or the viewers, the people that's not subscribed, that just wanna, they wanna listen to the tea on the low, you know, they wanna give me a view, but not really trying to let me know they came through. They ain't subscribed to my channel, but they just wanna, sip a little honey without actually being subscribed. I'm talking about y'all too. So everybody family could be better. And I feel like I hopefully this Fix My Life show works out for, Lisa Raye and her daughter and her mom, because at the end of the day, that's all y'all got is each other. So, y'all can put y'all differences to the side and apologize too, because everybody that made mistakes. It's not just Lisa that made mistakes. Miss Katie, Kai, all of them. The same way in my family, I made mistakes. My mom, my sister, and everybody else. So at the end of the day, hopefully y'all, this Fix My Life show actually, get y'all back on the right track, Lisa. And Iyanla said she might have you back in like 6 months or so. You said, can you come back and do like an update? So I would love to see that. And oh yeah, I had to say this. That's one thing. Iyanla, Iyanla don't play, but that's one thing she didn't really disrespect Miss Katie. She kept it real with Miss Katie, but she got loud a couple of times with her when Miss Katie wasn't listening, because Miss Katie seemed like she timing up for Iyanla, but Iyanla said she was not going to disrespect Miss Katie at all. It was so funny. Iyanla, when Miss Katie was getting mad with Lisa and they was arguing, and Iyanla said, "I'm gonna take Lisa and Kai out for a minute, okay, Miss Katie?" She said, You want some water?" She said, "You want something to drink?" She said, "Put your feet up." Iyanla put her feet up and everything. She was really treating her like the queen that she is. She called her queen mother. She called Lisa queen, and she called Kai the princess. So yeah, that was just so cute. I like the fact that Iyanla didn't disrespect Miss Katie at all. She kept